these two sacrificed themselves to stay an extra 2 days on a tropical paradise.
Yeah.
Daughters that went with me. And it was an honor to have my daughters go with me. Blessing to watch them pour out. So it was great joy that the dad has to see the children living in truth. But, you want to share one?
I hate public speaking, so. Those of you who know me, you know that I don't cry in front of people. It's just not what I do. I've always considered it like a sign of weakness. Like, you just don't do it. And when I went to Haiti, like, I was like, okay, this is cool, you know, like, I've been here before when I was little. I was like, I remember some of it, and I was like, okay, and I was like, last week they talked about God and like how he moved and like just completely manifest himself and stuff. I was like, I'm not getting any of this, like, ridiculous, like, where is he? And like as the day struck on, like I like talked to boys and like they were like so sweet and like I just loved to play with them and they just wanted attention and love. And like when the last night came, like we were sitting there and Caleb was like, if I ever saw you crying, I would start crying because you just don't cry. And so I'm sitting at the picnic table, and Mary and Heather were there, and there were just all these boys around, and like I was just sitting there like I'm getting to the picnic table, like all by myself, and like I was sitting here, I was like, I'm not gonna cry, and I just started, like, I look over and there's this little boy, like, nobody's, like, with him because Mary's got, like, his kid, she can't hold him, and Heather can't hold him, she's got, like, I don't know how many, holding him, and I'm crying, and I'm looking around, and I was, like, making sure nobody's looking, and all I see is my dad take a picture.
I've been spanking that girl for 12 years.
And I was like,
I just spanking to show you.
True. And so I was just crying, and I was like, and I was just kind of like, God, why am I crying? Like, why? I don't want to get attached to these boys and then have to leave them. Like, why did you let this happen to me? And like all I kind of like felt was like love. Like it's crying isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of love and a broken heart. And like as I realized this, I just like whatever, you know, I'm gonna cry. And I had a bunch of like then I had like boys all over me, and one of the boys came up and his name was Erickson, and he was like, "Here, I made this for you." He hands it up, holds out a rock that's supposed to go on a chain for a necklace. And he goes, "But I won't give it to you until you stop crying." And so I was like, okay. So that's really when like God just told me that he'd been there the whole time, that I had completely missed him and it hadn't just been a waste of my time.
And maybe I'm a bit biased here, but of all the people that went, I think she changed the most coming back. And I live with her. And her heart is different. That's incredible. Thank you for your own daughter. God touch and transform. So proud of you.